Hi everyone, this is Russian with Dasha, a channel for those who learn Russian as a second language. Всем привет! Это канал Russian with Dasha для тех, кто изучает русский как иностранный. So I just saw this message that the Russian government is launching an e-visa, an electronic visa to Russia, and I decided to make a short video for you. Я увидела информацию о том, что запускают электронные визы в Россию, и решила сделать для вас короткое видео. In this video, I will speak both Russian and English because I don't want to add subtitles and I want everyone to understand me when I present the materials from the website. So I will speak both languages. В этом видео я буду говорить по-русски и по-английски, чтобы не добавлять субтитры и чтобы вы меня поняли сразу и вы поняли, что мы видим на сайте. Unfortunately, I tried to add my information. I tried to upload a photo, but that small step took too much time and my photo is still uploading. So we'll see if we can look through the questions, look through the information that you have to provide. But for now, I will tell you about the whole website, where to find it and how to apply online. К сожалению, шаг с фотографией я еще его не прошла. Я пыталась загрузить фотографию на сайт, чтобы показать вам вопросы, анкеты, на которые нужно ответить для получения визы. И еще не прошла этот шаг, но посмотрим сейчас, как выглядит официальный сайт, что мы видим. В описании к этому видео вы можете найти ссылку на официальный сайт. Я сейчас надену очки, so in the description of this video you can find the link to the official website. If you open it, you will see the Russian version of this website. So to open the English version, you just click on English in the top right corner. В верхнем правом углу ссылка английский, и вы видите версию сайта на английском. Давайте посмотрим, будем смотреть эту версию сайта. Мы видим, что 55 стран, то есть жители 55 стран могут оформить эту визу. Давайте посмотрим, какие страны. So you can see that the citizens of 55 countries can apply for this visa. Let's check which countries. Мы видим разные страны Европы, мы видим Китай, мы видим страны Юго-Восточной Азии, например, Камбоджа, Кипр, Дания, Эстония. So you see, we can see the list of some European countries, some Southeast Asia, some countries from the Southeast Asia, and also China, and also you see some other countries, some Latin America countries, Mexico. Вот такой список стран. So this is the list of countries. 55 countries can apply. You can comment below what country are you from, откуда вы, напишите, пожалуйста, из какой вы страны, можете ли вы подать на эту визу. I know that some of you have been dreaming of visiting Russia for many years, have been learning the Russian language and wanting to practice it. I know that many people don't want to visit Russia in 2023 for some ethical reasons, for some, I don't know, like there are many reasons now why some people don't want to visit Russia. There are many reasons why people want to visit Russia. So if you want to come here and see St. Petersburg, Moscow, and other cities, you can do it if you are from these countries. Я знаю, что многие люди уже давно учат русский язык и хотят посетить Россию, мечтают приехать и говорить с людьми, но я также знаю, что многие сейчас не хотят приезжать по разным причинам, по этическим причинам, по другим причинам. Сейчас много причин, почему люди не хотят приезжать, но также много причин, почему туристы все еще мечтают посетить Россию. Если вы из одной из этих стран, вы можете приехать по электронной визе. So, how to apply? First of all, we just saw the list of countries. Please comment what country you're from, if your country is in the list. Напишите, пожалуйста, входит ли ваша страна в этот список. Давайте теперь посмотрим, где вы можете пересечь границу. So let's look at the crossing points. You know that right now the air, it's not quite easy. It's not easy to reach Russia by air. So, for example, there are no direct flights, almost no direct flights to Europe. People travel through Turkey, through Armenia, and other countries. Вы знаете, что сейчас прямых рейсов в Россию из Европы практически нет. Люди летают через Армению, через Турцию и другие страны. Давайте посмотрим список мест. So we know that in 2020 there was an e-visa only to Kaliningrad, St. Petersburg region, the Leningrad region, and I'm not sure, maybe Vladivostok, but I'm not sure. But Moscow was not included. So the good news is that now you actually can come not only to St. Petersburg, but you can also cross the border with other cities. For example, if you fly directly to Barnaul, if you want to see Altai, the Altai territory, if you want to go to Dagestan, for example, you can fly directly to Makhachkala. Вы знаете, что в 2020 году электронную визу можно было оформить только для поездки в Ленинградскую область, в Калининград и еще в один регион, но я не помню какой. Москва не входила в список. Сейчас вы можете пересечь границу с Россией при въезде в эти страны. So what this means is that you can get a ticket, for example, to Armenia, and then fly from Armenia, for example, to Makhachkala, if there are flights, or to Turkey and then go to Makhachkala to see amazing, beautiful Dagestan. I will soon make a video about Dagestan. It's just such an incredible region. It's so beautiful. It's both like Switzerland and Norway and like Bali, and it's just amazing, incredible. So now you can go to Dagestan and travel around mountains, see beautiful people, very welcoming people. I love Dagestan, and I urge you to go there, to travel there. You can also go to Moscow. You see, there are some flights going to Moscow. You can go to Moscow. You can go to Siberia, see Omsk. You can go to Vladivostok if you travel from, for example, I don't know, the eastern parts of the globe. You can go to Vladivostok. You can go to some other cities. Вы можете приехать, например, вы можете полететь из, например, Турции в Москву, из Турции в Дагестан. Дагестан — это прекрасный, удивительный регион с красивыми горами, с прекрасными, гостеприимными людьми. И вот вы можете посетить эти места. If you, for example, travel from Europe, what places you can visit by car? Of course, you can go to St. Petersburg and you can cross the border with St. Petersburg on foot through Ivangorod. Ivangorod is next to Estonia. It's Russia-Estonia border. Or you can travel to St. Petersburg by boat from Sweden or from Denmark or from, I don't know, Finland, I guess. You need to check also check the rules. Or you can go to Sochi, go to Sochi by boat, or you can go to Kamchatka by boat. You see, there are many options. You can also go to some other places by train. You can cross the border. So these places, these cities mean that if they are in the list with the plane, that means that you can cross the Russian border if you fly to these cities directly from abroad to these cities. These cities with the car sign, you can cross the border with Russia if you go by car and you cross for example, Finland, St. Petersburg border, Finland-Russia border, Brusnichная, or if you cross Estonia-Russia border, Ivangorod by car. You can also walk to Russia if you cross the border in Ivangorod. So there are many options. And if you want to see the eastern part of Russia, you can cross the border in Khabarovsk. So you see there are different places. If you fly to Moscow, of course, you cross the border by plane. Если вы полетите в Россию на самолете, вы можете пересечь границу с Москвой, Петербургом, другими местами. I see right now I am looking through your comments. Спасибо, что вы пишете. Я вижу, что Паола написал, что его страна в списке. Information about Russia visa is blocked and shadowed on Google. So the information is new today at 10 a.m., only 1 hour earlier it was published. I'm not sure why it's blocked on Google. Of course, I can guess why, but let's not think about Google as if I'm not gonna go into politics, okay? So if you want to practice Russian, if you want to come here as a tourist, you can now do that. Я вижу, что есть люди, которые хотят посетить Россию. So I see that there are some people who want to visit Russia. So let me check. Okay. And now let's see the rules. Как подать на визу? Вы видите, что визу можно получить в течение 4 календарных дней. So this visa can be issued within 4 calendar days. It used to be, I think in 2020, it used to be 8 calendar days. Now it's only 4. Let's hope that this system works well because, you know, things happen. Maybe I hope that this will work for calendar days. Да, то есть можно в течение 4 календарных дней. Это очень легко. Вы можете подать свою заявку, подать анкету на визу на официальном сайте. As I said before, the official site is electronic visa kdmid.ru. There are many websites that charge you extra fees for applying for you. Applying online is quite easy, so you can go to this official website and apply by yourself. Вы видите, что вам не надо никаких приглашений, вам не нужно никаких подтверждений отелей. То есть если вы в списке этих стран, если ваша страна в списке, вы можете податься на визу без подтверждений проживания в отеле. So, as you can see there, you don't need any invitations, any hotel confirmations. You apply online, and then you can book your stay in Moscow, St. Petersburg, or other places. You don't have to provide the information of your hotel, as I understand. And it says that it's convenient, so you can do it online by yourself, which is great. Да, то есть здесь написано, что это все легко и просто. So what are the steps? You fill in the visa information form. For the visa application, you will need a photo. And I just tried to upload my picture to go to the next step of the visa application, but the system froze when I was uploading my photo, maybe because I took it with my iPhone. Maybe it's not as good as it should be, I'm not sure. So you will need a picture, like a passport photo, and the background should be either white or very, how to say, like close to white or beige, and it should be like a professional passport picture. But later we will see the information provided by the website. Здесь надо будет заполнить анкету, и для этого вам нужна будет электронная фотография. И фотография как на паспорт. Как на паспорт, без очков, с белым фоном позади вас. Вот. Давайте я посмотрю чат. Мне интересно, сколько стоит виза. Сейчас мы посмотрим. So you make the payment, you wait, then you get your visa, you print it, you show it at the border. Maybe you will answer some questions. I'm not sure how it works, but it should work pretty easy. Да. То есть вы подаете на визу, заполняете анкету, подаете информацию, ждете 4 дня или меньше, и потом печатаете и показываете во время пересечения границы. So, when you click here, fill in the visa application form, you see all of the rules, all of the details. So as we mentioned before, only citizens of 55 foreign countries can visit Russia. So what you should know, that you should be crossing the border in the following crossing points that were listed above. And you don't need, as I said before, you don't need any hotel booking confirmation, any proof of your stay. Then it's a visa for private or business visa, tourism, etc. If the purpose of your trip is none of the above, you have to apply to a diplomatic mission or consular post. So you see that you can visit as a tourist, as a scientist, to participate in some sporting events. Don't bring any weed with you. As we know, there was a very nasty story, very bad story, and I feel very sorry for that sportsman from the United States that had to go through such terrible events, that had to be in jail for bringing some, I don't know what she brought, some, I don't know, but yeah, just be careful. Don't bring anything that is forbidden in Russia. Да, то есть, первое, вы можете приехать, если вы из 55 стран, вы должны пересечь границу там, где написано, да, там, где это возможно. Вам не нужно никакое приглашение, вам не нужно приглашение из отеля. Вы можете посетить как турист или чтобы участвовать в каких-то спортивных мероприятиях. Но если это не входит, если ваша цель не входит в этот список, вам нужно будет обратиться в консульство. Дальше, что еще? Вы можете, самое главное, вы можете передвигаться по территории России. Вот. So, once you cross the border, you can freely move within the territory of the Russian Federation. So this update includes all regions. So this means, for example, you come to Moscow, then you can get a ticket and go to some other places of Russia. Что дальше? Что дальше? Это виза только для single entry, да, то есть только один раз вы можете пересечь границу. This is only a single entry visa, and once it's issued, you have 60 days to cross the border, and to stay in Russia, you will have up to 16 days, which means if you arrive at night, this is your first day. If you arrive at 11 p.m. on the 1st of September, the 1st of September is your first day in Russia. So you have 14 or 15 more days. I guess it says 16 days. So if you arrive in Russia late in the evening, this is your first day in Russia. Don't forget, you cannot overstay. You cannot get a ticket for your 17th day. You should leave Russia before your visa expires. Это означает, что в России вы можете быть 16 дней, и первый день – это день, когда вы приезжаете. То есть если вы приезжаете в Россию в 11 часов вечера, этот день считается как первый день в России, и вы не должны оставаться дольше. Да, Brittany Griner, да. Вот, Терье написал, two problems for me was my Norwegian insurance and MasterCard Visa doesn't work in Russia now. Да, к сожалению, это проблема, это сейчас проблема. Если вы едете в Россию, вам нужно будет или ехать с наличными, или ехать, если вы знаете кого-то, кто может вас спонсировать, или искать пути получения средств в России. Например, делать перевод из вашей страны на российскую карту ваших друзей. То же самое касается нас. Если мы, россияне, едем в Европу, наши карты там не работают, к сожалению. Мы знаем почему, мы знаем по каким причинам, и это означает, что мы можем поехать в Европу с наличными, или если у нас есть какие-то друзья там, которые нам дадут денег. То есть вот большая проблема. So there is the problem that Terje mentioned. European, American visas, MasterCards don't work in Russia, unfortunately. And if you come to Russia now, you should bring cash, or you should have someone paying for you here. For example, you're visiting your Russian friends, you can bring cash and they can, or if you don't bring cash, you can just, live and your friends will pay for you, and later maybe your friends will visit your country and you will pay for them there. The same goes to us. If we go to Europe, if we go outside of Russia, now our visas, our MasterCards don't work there, so we have to bring cash to visit our countries. That's That's a problem for both sides. Raphael said, is it just a Norwegian card? Yeah, as I mentioned before, because of the sanctions, because of the bad situation, because of the war, unfortunately, our cards have been blocked. The system doesn't work. For example, as I said, you can come to Russia with cash, or you can use, for example, you can, I don't know, use some services to send yourself money and get them in Russia, but you should probably check online. The easiest is to come with cash and then change your euros to rubles. And there are many services, currency exchange services in Russia that will happily help you, but unfortunately it's not very convenient. Apple Pay, Union Pay, I'm not sure because I work online. Nothing actually, almost nothing actually works for me. I use this website called profit.com to receive payments from my students. They pay me to my Russian card, and that's how I can get paid. But unfortunately, I don't think that Apple Pay works. So I think that the only option is to bring cash. And if you come for 2 weeks, I don't think that you will have to bring too much cash for 2 weeks. So don't worry, it's safe in Russia. It's safe if you stay in the touristic areas. Now nothing's gonna happen with you. It's very safe here, and the metro, the subway is very safe. So if you come to Moscow and St. Petersburg, even if you come to Dagestan, don't worry, nothing's gonna happen, nothing bad is gonna happen because it's very safe here. Of course, if you walk during the night in some shady neighborhood, there might be some gopniks that will come to you and say, hey, what's up? Why don't you speak Russian? But just stay in the touristy areas. Если вы приезжаете в Россию и у вас нет российской карты, я вам рекомендую ехать с наличными и менять евро, доллары на рубли. И могу сказать, что здесь, в России, очень спокойно в плане, вот именно если вы живете в туристических местах, если вы ездите на транспорте, на метро, не бойтесь, все будет хорошо, никто вас не подойдет к вам с пистолетом и так далее, ничего страшного. Главное жить в туристических районах, в центрах города и не гулять по ночам по каким-то стрёмным, опасным районам далеко от центра города. Do you have any information on travelers' checks? This is an old system, but maybe it can be revived under the circumstances. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't work at a travel agency. I'm a teacher of Russian as a second language, and I'm making this video just as a volunteer for those who want to travel to Russia. I want you guys to practice your language skills. So I'm not sure. You can check online. Maybe you can contact the Russian embassy in your country. I'm not sure. So maybe check the forums where foreigners share their experiences. Итак, давайте посмотрим, что дальше. Сколько стоит эта виза? Я не вижу информации, сколько она стоит. So, how much does it cost? It doesn't say here, I guess. A fee is charged for processing an application. So it means that if you started, you should get your visa. How much is it? Doesn't really say. I don't see. Okay, let's see. Applying for an unfilled e-visa. So you'll have to create a personal account. I've already done it. I filled in the form, my email, my password, and then I got this email with the link to click and to log in, which was easy. And then the first thing that you see is please upload your picture. Right now, my picture has not been uploaded. It just froze. The website froze, maybe because many people are trying to do so, or maybe because my picture is not correct. I don't know why. Yeah, and I cannot go to the next step. But as you can see, let me show you the way it works. I haven't spoken English for so long. Okay, let me present. Share this tab instead. So you see, I logged into my website, to my account, and then I will change it. So you see, these are steps that you have to go through. And the first step is your photo. And here you can see the requirements. There are many requirements. You can look through them while I'm speaking. То есть вот такие шаги. Первый шаг – это загрузить вашу фотографию. И у меня, к сожалению, это не получилось. So I just tried. You see, let me check. So I am trying to do so. I'm saving and then nothing happens. So the website freezes. I don't know why. So yeah, maybe because too many people are trying to do so, maybe we'll have to wait for some time. И дальше у нас personal details, visit details, your marital status, contacts, employment, additional information, summary. I unfortunately can't go to the next steps because I haven't uploaded my picture. But I will delete this. I will delete this application, of course, because I don't want to get in trouble with the Russian government. And yeah, but this application was created just to show you what steps we have. And again, let's go back to this page. So you see, when you complete the information about yourself, about your dates when you want to visit Russia, and when you list information maybe about your employment, it says, I'm not sure how much of the information you will need, then you will save this application, and then also you'll have to pay for it. But I'm not sure how much it costs. It doesn't say here how much it costs. So I don't know, maybe on the last step it will tell us how much it costs. So yeah, if we do that again, nope. I don't know. Вот, значит, такая информация. Давайте еще раз выйдем, вот, зайдем на главную страницу. Давайте посмотрим еще раз, есть ли здесь информация о том, сколько это стоит. Нет, информации нет. Make the payment. So I guess we will have to wait for someone to apply, to finally apply, to see how much it costs. Right now, we don't know how much it costs. So I hope it won't be too expensive. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that many people will come to Russia now? Я не знаю, сколько сейчас стоит виза. К сожалению, до этого шага мы дойти не смогли, но если вы подадите заявку через этот сайт, seems like it is free of charge. Yeah, it says make the payment. Maybe there is some small fee. I'm not sure. It doesn't say that it's free of charge, so I don't know. Вот, и мне интересно, если вы приедете в Россию, напишите, пожалуйста, какие города вы бы хотели посетить. So I'm very curious, if you decide to come to Russia, what cities would you like to visit? Я была в таких городах. Я была в Москве. Конечно, Москва — это очень красивый город, очень много музеев, парков, ресторанов. Я живу в Петербурге, и в Петербурге огромное количество мест, которые стоит посетить. Рядом с Петербургом есть несколько дворцов, шикарных парков и красивых мест, красивых музеев. Обязательно тоже нужно будет посетить Петербург. Недавно у меня вышло видео о городах на Волге, Золотое кольцо России. Я также говорила о Дагестане. Это превосходное место для путешествий, шикарный, очень красивый регион с очень добрыми людьми. Обязательно тоже внесите его в список. So, what cities would you like to visit? I have been to Moscow many times. I live in St. Petersburg, the Leningrad region. The cities around St. Petersburg have many beautiful places, and also I talked about Dagestan, which is amazing. And I also talked about the Volga River and cities next to it. For example, Plos, Suzdal. I have videos about Plos and Suzdal. And now we have a question. Which website would you recommend for a foreigner wanting to rent an apartment in Moscow for 1 month? Okay, in style of Airbnb. 1 second. Unfortunately, we don't really have a website in style of Airbnb. Airbnb used to work in Russia and it was great. It was amazing. Right now we have the website called Ostrovok. Ostrovok, I will send you the link. I used it to book places in Dagestan, and it doesn't really have many options as Booking used to have, but it's also convenient. I think I saw something the other day at the metro. I saw some ad. 1 second. Бронирование квартир и отелей Россия. Let me check. Okay. So I just saw this article and you can check it out. You can check this article. It's the first article that appeared in my Google search. So the first service that they list is Яндекс Путешествия. You can Google it, Яндекс Путешествия. Then one more service is called One2Trip. Это сервисы для бронирования отеля. Дальше сервис Островок, о котором я сказала. Дальше сервис Тутуру отели. Oops, I accidentally exited. Еще один сервис суточно.ру. This is a website in which you can book an apartment for one night for just like Airbnb. Then the next is called Hotel Look. I haven't used that one. Then one more is called 101 Hotels. But always if you always contact people through the official website. If they send you, for example, they send you a WhatsApp number and tell you, hey, let's chat on WhatsApp, don't do it. Don't open any external links. Don't send anyone money on WhatsApp. Don't do that. Just book through the official website. Always do that. Если вы не хотите встретиться с мошенниками, никогда не платите им через WhatsApp напрямую, через какие-то ссылки, которые они вам присылают. То есть только бронируйте только на официальных сайтах. Еще есть сайт, который называется Авито. И это сайт для таких хардкорных путешественников. Сейчас, Авито, суточная аренда, например. Я сейчас. Вот этот сайт, как я сказала, для хардкорных путешественников, для тех, кто хорошо говорит по-русски. So this website, avito.ru. Я сейчас вам его покажу. Но сразу скажу, надо быть очень аккуратными. Надо смотреть отзывы, а лучше, чтобы ваши русские друзья вам помогли найти квартиру. So this website, Avito, is used by Russians a lot. It is a very popular website for those who want to. Why isn't it working now? So you see, there is a website in which you can buy anything. And you, for example, want to суточно Санкт-Петербург. Суточно means overnight Петербург. Вот, например, суточно квартиры. Все категории. So first you choose a category and then you choose снять посуточно. For example, квартиры. I don't know why it says Кострома. Let's see Санкт-Петербург. I'm not in Kostroma right now. What is going on? Санкт-Петербург. So you see, Санкт-Петербурg. And here you get almost 17,000 different ads. But the problem is this website is also, you should check how much feedback the person has. You should never pay them on WhatsApp. You should just, here you actually cannot pay on the website. You will directly talk to this person if you want to rent an apartment. But don't ever go to WhatsApp to talk to them. Let's see, share this tab instead. For example, you can book this apartment. It's a studio apartment for 3,900 rubles per night, which is around, I think, 40 euros, I think now. And as you can see, there is you can check the dates. For example, I want to book for 3 nights, and you can click забронировать. Okay, you should also create an account. Вот. Давайте посмотрим, что мне тут еще спрашивали. So as I said before, always check the feedback of the person you are contacting to. Which website? I don't need a visa. I don't need a visa and plan to visit Russia soon. That's great. Круто. Я очень хочу поехать в Новосибирск. Да, я очень хочу путешествовать по России. I want to travel around Russia. But if you want to travel to some specific place, you can say «Я хочу поехать в Новосибирск», accusative case. Я хочу поехать в Новосибирск, потому что путешествовать по чему, dative case, путешествовать по России, путешествовать по Сибири, путешествовать по Дагестану, travel around some region or some country. But if you want to visit Новосибирск, поехать в Новосибирск. And what can I use MasterCard? Okay, as I said before, foreign cards do not work in Russia. If you have a card from Europe, unfortunately, I think it's not going to work here. You should either have a card from Kazakhstan, Armenia, or maybe not. Oh no, I don't think they work either. So cash is king. Приезжайте с наличными. Спасибо за комплимент. Thank you for your compliment. Терье, приеду в Петербург через 2 недели, а в октябре мы с женой будем в Казани, да, или поедем в Казань. So, класс, спасибо. Круто, Терье, если захотите с женой погулять по Петербургу, пишите мне, если вдруг вам будет нужна компания. So, if you need a company, send me a message. Терье мой ученик. Терье is my student from Norway. And then Flybird said, what is e-visa? Flybird, I recommend you to start watching this video from the beginning when I save it. Если у вас есть вопросы, пишите, пожалуйста. Как я уже сказала, я не туристический консультант, я просто человек, который сделал видео однажды про визу, и поэтому всю информацию вы можете найти в интернете. Если у вас есть вопросы, пишите в консульство, смотрите информацию в интернете. И если вы хотите изучать русский язык, подпишитесь на мой канал. У меня есть видео для разных уровней. У меня есть видео для начинающих и также видео для продвинутых. So, as I said before, I'm not a travel consultant. I don't consult people. I don't issue visas. I just decided to make this video as a volunteer because I made the same video in 2020, and I got a lot of messages from people who wanted to travel to Russia, but I couldn't answer some of them. So if you have specific questions on some specific topics, contact the embassy or search online. And as I mentioned before, the website that you should use to apply for an e-visa is listed in the description of this video. It's an official government website. So if you come to Russia, don't bring anything that is forbidden. Don't bring any weapons. Don't bring any weed. Don't bring any, I don't know, many things are forbidden here. So just stay focused. And book your hotels only on the website that are safe. Don't ever pay to strangers. What else? Что еще, да? Когда вы бронируете сайт, смотрите на отзывы, как я сказала. It's easier to get internet if you buy a mobile SIM card. If you buy it, it's very cheap. For 1 month, it might cost less than, I don't know, less than, I guess, $5 or $10 US dollars. So if you come to Russia, you can go to some store МТС, Мегафон, Билайн или Мегафон, Билайн или Теле2. So these are the mobile operators in Russia. You can go to their store, get a SIM card, and you will get mobile internet for very cheap. And you can download some apps that will help you get around. For example, Yandex Taxi. Oops. Nothing's working. Why is it not working? I don't know, my chat stopped working. So yeah, all of the information can be found on the internet. Just don't be scared to come to Russia. Of course, you can wait for some time, or you can come here and practice some Russian, meet some good people. So, yeah. Яндекс Такси, да, спасибо. Да, спасибо большое. Вот, так что такие дела, такая информация. Мне интересно, было ли вам полезно. И спасибо, что были со мной, спасибо, что посмотрели это видео. Вам всем желаю хорошего дня и до встречи в следующем видео. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. I will soon publish my podcast with Max from Russian with Max. So stay tuned. Спасибо, всем пока. Пока-пока, спасибо.